Hi, my name is Jonathan Dagrath, and I really want to give you guys a kind of snapshot or insight into what would end up being a very influential time in my life and where I really started to find my purpose that God has given me. And to do that, I need to start back when I was 13 years old. When I was 13 years old, I attended a Christianity and Culture conference by Worldview Academy. At this conference, I was really impressed with the kinds of things that they were teaching and what they what they were presenting and how I was learning it. And I was really excited about what they were doing, and I wanted to attend one of their camps after that week. And unfortunately, I was not able to attend until I was 15 years old. And when I was 15 years old, I began what would end up being one of the best weeks of my life. During this week, when I was 15, I really grew and took responsibility for my faith and developing my own faith and taking it from being my parents to really being mine. I also learned a lot about servant leadership, and during that week, I started to cultivate and to really take seriously the need for my growth as a leader and to learn more about leadership. Well, after that week, I attended Worldview Academy for 3 more years until I was 18 years old. And during my last week as a student at Worldview Academy, I was kind of struggling with why was I there this year? What was my purpose supposed to be for that year? And, kind of what is my purpose supposed to be now as I go into life? I was 18 at this time. And when when that week was done, like the next month I started College Plus. And at the first part of College Plus, I went through Navigate. And Navigate really helped me pull together everything that I had already known, but I had never said out loud or thought through. And one of the huge passions that I have in my life is teaching, training, mentoring, coaching young men. And Worldview Academy gives me a great opportunity to do this. So as I was kind of struggling with what I wanted to do, where can I do this, and trying to really figure out what has God given me and where does that fit into the community around me and the world as a greater area, I started to see that it was young men that I felt I was called to, and to train them to be biblical men and teach them biblical worldview. And that actually worldview gave me a great opportunity to do that. And so that next summer I applied with Worldview Academy. And during that time, I continued to cultivate my own relationship with God to see how I could train up young men in my own area, not just at Worldview Academy. And so the summer rolled around, this past summer, and I was requested to staff on a Worldview team, and that was a tremendous experience. I really took my passions and thoughts of, I think I would like to mentor and train young men in a biblical worldview and in biblical leadership, to, wow, this is actually something that I love to do. It went from the theoretical to the practical, and it fit in perfectly. So as I go forward, I know that this is something I love to do. And in fact, I've applied to staff with Worldview Academy for this next summer, and I'm hoping to see how my passion for training young men fits with Worldview Academy, and how my own passion will fit in the community at large later on in the future.